Welcome back to the channel. We've got another battle report today. Flesh Eater Courts. Bonesplitterz. New book. Who dis? Yeah, taking the Bonesplitterz out for another test drive. Nick's back with his Flesh Eater Courts. You're running Grizzlegore?
Yeah, I'm going to try Grizzlegore today because I wanted to try the big beasties for a while.
Before you turn off, I don't think it's like the actual, like the main kill everything list. But we'll see. I actually don't know your list, so.
I don't know my list is.
So we'll get to the lists. Good to be back. 2,000 points on the dot. Flesh Eater Courts Grizzlegore. Nick, talk us through it.
We have two Cryptghast Courtiers. They're just here in the front with their red bases, and one's crawling and one's got his skull on the back. They're just for the ghouls today. The captain is the Terrorgeist with the nice wings. He has his full kitted out, you know, he's Savage Strike, Gurish Maulshard. The spell I will go for will be the one that allows them to deranged transmorphigation. Yeah, deranged transformation. So if I cast this, yeah, I can basically make them have their wounds characteristics added to their move characteristics.
Nice.
Which I feel like is huge.
That's
they have
quite
like
good.
14 wounds apiece.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Mount Train's Gruesome Bite, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Then we have a unit of 30 ghouls as battle line. Lol. Some 20 ghouls as well. There's another unit, just kind of bog down armies or take objectives. I don't know what this mission will be. Then we have some crypt horrors. 6 of those guys, because that's all I have. They will just be kind of like the heavy hitters, or you know, support unit, I think. Then over to our battle line bear moths, because this is awesome. Grizzlegore Royal Terrorgeist and a Grizzlegore Royal Zombie Dragon, because you know, gotta have different units, and an extra command point, because you know,
why not?
Yeah, that's actually 1990. I think I was going to buy a spell, but I don't think I need
okay, fair enough. So 1990 points. And that, when he says captain, he means his general, and it's a Ghoul King on Royal Terrorgeist.
Yes.
Sweet, so that is 1990 points. Flesh Eater Courts. 2,000 points. Bonesplitterz, the Thundering Tundra warclan returns once again. This time, Gubbs McSkullsplitter is making an appearance himself, the Wargog Prophet. This is 1960 points, by the way. So, his command trait is going to be fueled by the spirits, which means he knows an additional Savage Law spell, and he gets to cast an additional spell. So he knows, well, he can cast 3 spells and unbind 3 times. Fantastic. So his first Savage Law spell, Brutal Beast Spirits. His second one is Gorkamorka's Warcry, just to try it out. Next, we've got a Warlock, who's going to have the first artifact's got to be the Icebone stuff, because I am running the Icebone. So the Warlock is going to have Cunning Beast Spirits as his Savage Law spell, and also take the artifact Mork's Bony Bits, a +1 to cast, +2 to cast if there's 2 or more monsters within 24. Thought that was quite appropriate. Next, we've got a Boarboy Maniac. He's going to have the Hand of Gork as his known spell, and he's going to run the Icebone artifact, which is Catanax Pelt, which is +1 bravery, wholly within 18 of him. Normally you'd have to take a command trait for the Icebone Warclan, but the command trait only applies if a Maniac Weirdnob's your general, and because the Maniac Weirdnob is not my general, I figured I don't have to take it, because my Wargog's my general. So then I've got 2 battalions. On the right we've got a Teeth Ruck, which consists of a Savage Big Boss, and 3, well, up 2 to 5, but 3 units of 2 Savage Big Stabbers, excuse me. And then we've got a Brutal Ruck, and this will, because I've got 2 battalions, he'll have my 3rd artifact, the Glowing Tattoos on Kruk here. So he's going to have the 4-up Shrug, Wounds and Mortal Wounds. But in that battalion we've got 2 units of 10 Savage Boarboys, because Maniacs do not benefit from Freeze and Run. They don't have the correct keyword, only by 1 letter. But yes, they won't benefit from that. So 2 units of 10 Savage Boarboys and a unit of 30 Savage Orcs with stickers. So I will get a triumph. That is 1960 points. Bonesplitterz. Let's hunt some monster scum.
Here, lads, I told you in the realm with Sparkly we'd find some monsters. This great hunt wasn't just a waste. We got all these bony big beasts to kill. Yeah, and they even got their bones on show so we don't even have to rip their flesh off after they're dead. Noble warriors of the kingdom, these vile invaders come into our realm, seeking to slay our magnificent beasts. Now rally to me, warriors! Defend your lands! For king, queen, country, every man and woman, take up your blade and stay the beast. In reality...
Welcome to the Realm of Light, Hish. This is the battlefield we're playing on today. We're doing the relocation orb, so Jeremy has returned. The dog that bounces around. So, well, he's gesturing to me, folks. I don't know what he wants me to do.
Zoom in on Jeremy.
Oh, right, Jeremy.
But he's not painted yet.
He's a grey dog.
He's a grey doge.
So yes, welcome to the Realm of Light, people. The orcs are on this great beast hunt, trying to slay these bony beasts to gather their spirit, or what's left of their spirit, I guess, to infuse with themselves. But the noble forces of Grizzlegore come out to meet the vile invaders and sallying out of their castles. So, in the Realm of Light, what this means, we roll up Dazzling Glow. If you're in terrain, you are -1 to hit. So if you're basically wholly within terrain, or on the terrain piece, not hills, you are -1 to hit for targets that attack you, because it's just too damn bright. But, so that is it. Relocation orb, you know it. It's Jeremy, he jumps around. He's the goodest boy. So then we'll go on to deployment. Nick, run us through it.
Ghouls.
Cool.
These are the not noble. They're the
Peasants.
peasants.
Yeah.
That's the one. And then you have like the peasant captain and
Yeah.
peasant mayor.
Yeah.
Over to some knights. They forgot their horses, but you know they're still
They
there.
think they're on horses.
Then we have some more villagers
Yeah.
here scrambling around. I think this guy's actually carrying his wife. So
That's lovely that they do things together.
Yeah, exactly. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon has decided to join us. This is somewhat of a delusion in itself. It's actually just a knight.
Yeah.
Then we have Terrorgeist on the flank
And of
bit
course,
holding next to, because
hail
they need
to
to
the-
sort of stay together.
Hail to the king.
Indeed.
We've got the guy set up there. Then we go over to the Bonesplitterz sides. We've got the Teeth Ruck on my left flank with the Savage Big Boss supporting. My centre is Savage, 30 Savage Orcs with spears and stickers, and the Wardock. Next, we've got the Maniac Weird Knob and the Wargog taking more of a central role in the army than the rest of the Brute Ruck, which is the Savage Orcs, the 2 units of Boar Boys, and Kruck himself leading the Brutal Ruck. We'll go over stuff, what they do in game, and like clan stuff. I didn't want to clog up the intro too much.
It's all
Just when it comes up.
pre-decided, isn't it?
Yeah,
Before the
exactly.
battle round
So
starts.
now, what I have to do, sir, this is something you're not aware of, tireless trackers. Half of my army, rounding up, gets to move 5 inches before the game begins. So, I'll pick some units. This is how it looks. Tireless trackers complete. So just the Savage Orcs moving forward, and then a couple of characters just kind of shifted about, not doing too much. But I do decide who gets to go first, and it's going to be you, mate. So we're going to go Grizzlegore, turn 1, relocation orb. Hero phase, the Ghoul King is going to attempt to cast Unholy Vitality onto the ghouls, potentially.
Yeah, that's 30 ghouls there, so cast on a 6. It's cast on a...
Gets a 10.
No special, but yeah, it's cast.
I'll try and unbind. I need an 11. No, don't get it.
So they have
Surge with
resistance, basically.
unnatural vitality. They have
do
a 5-up
have
ignore now, don't they?
Yeah, so they
Sweet.
probably won't get an armor save at all. Ever.
But they get a 5-up ignore. That's going to conclude the hero phase. We'll go on to the movement. This is how it starts. Actually, let me get a bigger shot in. This is how it starts. This is how it looks at the end of the movement phase. Nick, walk us through what you've done.
Run!
Run!
Run the dragon over there for distraction / shenanigan purposes.
Sure.
The ghouls have kind of come up the butt of the Terrorgeist because they thought that that's what their knight
Job was.
told them to do. These ones were courageous and they ran straight towards these guys with big sticks.
Absolutely.
They thought they were pulling up the trees.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they're the tree hugger group
Of course.
with their unholy vitality. The mayor and the
So they're the mayor.
The mayor and the captain of the guard has decided to follow them on their efforts because they're indifferent.
I can see the king with his royal retinue of knights.
Yeah,
has
with his
run up the
knights,
middle.
it's kind of like followed up, and
Yeah.
now we're actually going to speak truth to you,
Ah,
but it may
so you're-
sound something like...
So you're preaching is what
Yeah.
you're doing, but with big terror guys.
Yeah. So this is a death scream ability, so it's a 6 plus a dice
D6.
roll, and then the difference to mortal wounds to your bravery. So your bravery 7.
I'm bravery 5 normally, +1 to the characteristic because I've got a banner, +1 to the characteristic because he's running Katanak's Pelt. Wholly with an 18, +1 bravery.
Okay.
And it's not in the battle shock phase, it's always just plus to the bravery characteristic.
Nice.
So I'm bravery 7, so roll a d6. So 6 plus
5.
6
is
plus
11.
5 is 11 minus 7.
4.
4 mortal wounds. Great. I'll paint it up. 4 war paint saves from the Terrorgeist. Scream. 2 orcs succumb to your truth. So 2 orcs die. Because 2 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
So 2 orcs listen to the truth that is being spoken. Okay, next Terrorgeist. Same target. What's the range? 12?
10.
Nice.
They're just within range. I did measure when I moved.
Sweet.
And just kind of budged it up a
That's
little
cool.
bit.
Go for it, mate.
So this one's now screaming.
He has the same. Do 2 more orcs succumb to the truth of the Terrorgeist? Yes, 2 more orcs. That's 4 more wounds. Succumb to the truth of the Terrorgeist. So get back. You're not going anywhere. No, he wants to listen to the truth.
David, don't leave without me!
So that is 4 deaths to the Orruks.
There is a range for the
Oh, from the breath of the dragon.
I run it, so I'm just going to check to see if it's actually...
I think it is a shooting attack, a missile weapon.
Yeah, it's a missile.
Yeah,
weapon.
so okay.
Pestilent breath, it would have been out of range anyway.
Okay, so I think that's all you're shooting, so we'll get back with some charges from the noble warriors, whoever can charge at least. This Terrorgeist screaming forward needs a 9-inch to get in. Oh, gets an 11, he's going in ham. I like it. Gonna try to bite the head off Gubbs McSkullsplitter. They ran, but the king's gonna try and attempt to charge.
Yeah, he's following his second in command.
Go for it, mate.
Oh,
an 11!
my.
It's always coming up death. So we'll
Okay.
see where the king goes. Crashing into the orc lines, the king and the royal beast do make the charge. This is looking quite terrifying for me. So, the king does get to go first. At the start of the combat phase, is there anything you want to do?
So this is when I choose the 3 optional command points that are for everyone, which is like reroll
Correct.
hit rolls,
Yeah.
or reroll wound rolls, or reroll saves.
Correct.
Is it reroll saves?
Yep. I'm going to spend my triumph, inspired. This unit can reroll all their hit rolls.
Nice.
My once per battle thing. I've remembered it!
Um,
So the orcs, that is. The savage orcs.
I'm gonna say I don't think so. It'll be the first time I attack though, won't it? Or it'll be for the
What do
whole
you mean,
combat.
sorry?
So if I spend a command point to give him reroll 1s to hit,
Yeah.
it'll affect the
The
whole
whole
model,
phase. The whole phase. Whole model and the whole phase.
the whole model, and the whole phase.
Correct.
So if I strike twice,
Then you're rerolling ones to hit for both.
okay. But I,
So, dancing around, Gubbs McSkullsplit calls a wah! I will spend a command point and wah this turn, because I feel like I'm going to lose my general, because Nick's told me the range of the abilities. So I go down to 1 command point, then I measure up everyone wholly with an 18. That's 7 units in range for the wah, so I roll a dice and add 7. 4 plus 7 is 11, so I don't get plus 2 attacks, but my whole army wholly with an 18 gets plus 1 attack. And I can't use this once per battle. So I can't use it again.
Might as well use
but
it now,
because my general might die. Yeah. Savage strike, so he gets to fight first. I think that's what that does.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Go for it. So what? Attacking the Orruk unit because he kind of has to.
Yeah, so 6s for heroes and monsters, but this is a hero and monster.
Right.
So basically 6s are an additional attack.
Oh right. Okay. Cool.
An additional hit. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
So we'll start with the king himself.
Sweet. 3s, I assume.
Yep. Everything.
All hit.
Nothing spicy, but 3s to wound.
3.
Some 6s there though.
Yeah. Minus.
Minus 1 rend.
So 6 up normal armor save because 5 up because of bone shields. I make 1. How much damage?
1 damage piece.
6 up war paint. Well, 2 damage. So 1
Another
will
orc.
bite. Ah, not this guy. Stop going with them. Okay, there we go.
Then we've got, going down the list, 4 skeletal claw attacks.
Yep.
So these are hitting on 4s. Okay, so that's an additional hit. So the miss
Yep.
here is turned into a hit.
Yep. Cool.
I want to double check that.
No, it's fine. 3 hits because of the 6.
Yep.
3's to wound, I assume.
Yes.
Minus
Minus 1 rend.
6 up save. Nope. How much damage apiece?
D3 damage apiece.
Oh, D3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 damage. 6 up war paint. Okay, I make 1, so 1, 2.5 boys go down.
Nice.
So I will take blah, blah, and blah. Oh no, he's the half. So this guy's on a wound remaining. Fanged Maw coming up next. Reroll. You hit on 4s, right?
Yes.
So
I get to
reroll.
Reroll with the mount trait.
Sweet.
Oh.
Alright, so 2 hits.
Oh, Christ.
Whoa.
It's gone off the table, folks. 3's to wound. Oh,
1 wound,
just
negative.
-2.
Okay, so no save. D6.
D6 damage.
1, 2, 5 damage. How many orcs bite the dust? Ooh, so that's going to be 3 more orcs. So 1, 2, 3. This is going badly for me. Oh dear.
It was a 6 off the table, if anyone noticed.
Alright, cool. So what's next?
So,
you're going to spend a command point
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna
fight again?
I'm gonna spend a command point
And he's going to fight again.
and I'll fight again.
Fighting again, because that's a thing. So the 6 attacks from the dude on top.
5 attacks.
5 attacks from the dude on top. 3s. I like those misses.
He missed
2
hella,
hits.
hella bad now.
Moving on.
3s.
Yep, that'll do it.
-1 rend.
6 up normal armor save. Nope. And then 1 damage piece.
Yep.
Nope. 1 more orc dies. So I'll take this guy.
Cool. And then going back to the skeletal claws again.
Yep.
So, so the miss is also a hit.
Yep,
here.
that's fine. Cool.
So, then 3's to wound.
Oh my god. -1. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 up save. I make 1 2d3 damage. 3, 4, 5 damage. War paint. 1, 2.5 more drops. So I
Wasn't
didn't take
1
one.
on 1 anyway. or
No,
did-
no, he
okay.
died already. So whoop, and I'll transfer him just to a back guy back here.
And the Fanged Maw for finals.
Yes.
Oh, I
Get to reroll. Yeah.
Love that reroll, yo.
Oh, nice. So that's,
So
6 mortal wounds.
6
I'll
mortal wounds.
I'll put that
and
to
an
the
additional
side.
hit.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
So that's 3 hits.
Okay.
That's 4 hits.
Oh, is it instead of?
So the 6.
Is it instead of damage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so
6
it's
more
3
wounds,
hits.
but then because of the
Yeah.
ruling on it, it's
Yeah.
an additional hit, but it's
Okay.
not 2
Yep.
lots of 6 more wounds.
Cool. Let's do it. 1 wound.
No wound, yeah. -2
wound.
rend.
No save, so d6 damage. So 6 plus 3. 9 damage. This is fun. So, okay, so 1's on 1 wound, so that'll kill that one. 2, 3, 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5 orcs drop. So that's put a dent in my lines.
So the king has shown him how it's done.
Yeah, a
His
little bit.
comrade over here,
Yep, it's now going to fight.
dressed in cosplay as a terrorgeist.
So you're going to pile in, because
Yeah,
this is
so-
important.
So I pile in forward like this.
Yep. And your range is 2 and 3.
3.
So you're going to be all in range of the prophet.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Fanged Maw
Yep.
into the prophet. Does
Okay.
the prophet have any like additional feel no pains or...
You're -1 to hit
Save.
me, because of beast mask.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
But apart from that,
Or
no.
maybe I just put it all in then.
Piling in all attacks into the prophet. He's -1 to hit because of the beast mask. Go for it, mate.
So, Fanged Maw, hitting on 4s normally, goes up to
5s.
5 because of the beast mask. So, 6 mortal
Okay,
wounds.
yep, okay.
And 1 hit and 1 miss.
Yep.
But this is also
An extra
a
hit. Yep, of
So
course.
that's 2 hits.
Yep.
This is broke.
1 wound.
A wound, yes.
How minus?
-2 rend for the Fanged
Oh right,
Maw.
so I don't get saved. So d6 plus 6.
3.
That's a 9. I need to make 3 saves. 3 war paint saves. What? No, he's dead. Prophet goes down in the first turn.
And that was just the Maw, so the
Ouch.
skeletal claws are lost on that.
Yeah, everything's lost.
scraping the
Are you
ground
gonna
on
gonna
it.
spend a command point?
I think I am actually.
Cool.
I'm going to spend a command point.
Spending the last command point. So you had 2 to fight again. So what are you fighting
so
into
I'm
now?
Gonna... I feel like... So you've lost probably what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So you've lost 17 Uruk.
I've lost a lot of Uruks, yeah.
So that's already a huge bravery loss.
Yes.
So you'll probably use your command point to spend it. So I don't know if they're going to run, but there's a lot of attacks there.
The second round of attacks going all into the savage Uruks that are left. Go
This
for it,
is
mate.
the Maw.
Yep, cool. Oh my god.
So 1 miss.
12 more wounds.
12 mortal wounds,
Yep.
and they're 2 hits.
Yeah, of course. Go for it. Wounds.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you did 12 more wounds. 6 up war paint save. This might be another quick game, folks. Okay, so we're going to have 5 die. 5 Orruks go down. Skeletal claws.
Lots of misses, but that's a hit, an additional hit.
Sweet.
For the
Yep.
attack. And then 3's to wound. There we go.
2 wounds.
Minus 1 wound. Minus 1 rend, sorry.
6 up save. Nope.
2d3 damage, which is
2 damage.
2 damage.
1 more dies, and the wound will get transferred to this guy over here.
Somehow he survived, even though he's close.
I know, yeah, crazy.
And that was
Holy crap!
Yeah.
So you killed a lot of points.
36 wounds.
Damn, son. Alright, so I might as well pile in the orcs. When they're chosen to pile in a fight, I can choose one of the monster reactions. I'm going to choose +1 to hit.
Makes sense.
Yep. 22 attacks onto the... I'm putting everything I can because the stickers into the Ghoul King. I'm hitting on 3s, mate, because of the Monster Hunter table. No rerolls here, though.
What does your... You get an additional attack from your ward, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, just checking.
And then 4s to wound, because spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds, mate. No rend.
8 wounds. 8 saves. 4 up. Oh dear. 6 wounds taken.
Deathless.
Yeah, so I'll make the deathless. Deathless, because he is in range of himself.
He is.
No death save.
6 wounds.
So yeah, 6 wounds taken. He goes down to 8
remaining. Wounds remaining.
And then...
Yes, 21 attacks from the Pardon Ball Boys. I'm picking Berserk Strength.
Okay.
So 6s to wound are a wound addition. Oh, I forgot. 6 to wound are additional -1 rend as well. But nah, there's a few boys left. Hitting on 4s. So, rolling to wound, we've got 8 wounds. 4s, 6s are -1 rend and a mortal wound. So we've got 1 mortal wound, and then 3 regular saves and 1 save at -1.
3 saves at 4 up. So 2
1.
passed.
Yep.
Then another save at 5 up. Failed. So that's 2 failed saves.
And
that's
a mortal
2
wound.
and a mortal wound for
So
deathless.
three
So 3
deathless.
deathless.
3 wounds. And then the boars.
Indeed.
Right, so 10 attacks from the boars, hitting on 4s. We've got 4 hits. We're wounding them, just do this quickly. 4s. 1 wound, no rend.
Okie dokie, get in the die. 1 wound, 1 rend.
Nope.
Saved it.
There was no rend, but...
Oh, no rend. Saved it anyway.
And I think that's everything. So what I'm going to do, at the end of the combat phase, I'm going to spend my last command point and do freeze and run on the boar boys. So I'll explain what that does. I'll move them and I'll explain what it does in a second. So spending a command point for freeze and run. At the end of the combat phase, pick 1 friendly Icebone boar boys that is within 3 of an enemy unit and wholly within 18 of a hero. That friendly unit can retreat, which you can run, so I did. And the enemy units that were within 3 inches get -2 to their charge roll. So I'm just setting up for next turn because I still haven't had a turn 1.
Nice.
So I'm setting up so that I can charge you.
Cool.
Basically. Alright.
But on the, if I was to try and steal a double turn from you, that would minus
No,
charge.
I haven't had a time. Yes,
Yeah.
basically. I think, let me just check. So you know, it's within a -2 to... That friendly unit can retreat and the enemy units that within 3 inches get -2 to their charge roll. Just flat.
Okay.
So that's it. You're just -2 to your charge roll now.
Nice.
That's pretty crazy, actually. I need to double check that, because the way that's written, that doesn't go away. That -2.
What, so you've frozen me for the entire battle?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Anyway, so we'll battle shock these guys flee. I'm not going to spend the command point because I've just spent it for freeze and run, and there's no point. There's only a few left.
So they're gone.
The Orruks
The
are
king
dead.
has slain.
You killed 460 points, sir.
Well,
And you gained a victory point
a victory point.
from Jeremy.
Jeremy
doing his
is going to grab the Jeremy. Grabbing the Jeremy.
Going into my turn, I'm not sure what to do. I might just try and deal with these 2 first.
Yeah.
And then think about the scenario. Not sure.
For capturing Jeremy, I only actually have 2 people, which is this guy, who has the Gurish Moor Shard, and this guy, who's a wizard and is also my general.
But your guys still count towards it as well. So
They
don't
still
worry
count
about
towards it, but it has to be a wizard.
No,
or
it doesn't
a...
have to be. They still can capture it, I believe.
I don't think it
We'll,
can.
we'll double check. We'll go into my turn 1. You've got no battle shock. At the start of the hero phase, I was meant to roll a dice on a 4 up for my Wargog and I get a command point. That's no longer a thing. I did dance. I did this off camera because I'm an idiot, and I didn't give Nick a chance. I didn't roll a 3, so no weird dance. And I've rolled for Cunning Beast Spirits, and I've gotten a 10 because there's 2 monsters within 24. So Nick's going to try and unbind. This is +1 save, and it's going to go on the Boar Boys, just so you're well aware, Nick.
+1 save.
Correct.
I don't think I'm bothered about that much because you've got the extra movement.
I have, yeah.
And 10 is a bit hard for me to
quite a
dispel.
lot, yeah,
So I'm
absolutely.
going to let that go. So they've
Fair
got the, what is that, +1 save?
+1 save on those Boar Boys.
These Boar Boys have just run away and frozen his ass.
Yes, so now I'm going to go straight on, going to try and cast Breath of Gorkamorka from the
Okey-doke.
Maniac. It doesn't go off.
Okay.
So no Breath of Gorkamorka.
And that's all your spells?
That is all my spells and Hero Face shenanigans, sir.
Okay, well at
So,
least I can use my dispel for this.
You rolled a 7, didn't even film it. So we'll be back with Moon Phase. I mean, there's not much to move, but this is how it looks.
This is all the orcs, so we've
Yep.
got some spiky guys over one side and some boar guys over the other.
That's very true. This is how it looks at the end of the movement. So the teeth, all the teeth, big teeth, run, the big stabbers. Warboss did not run. The Warlock ran and claimed this objective because he counts as 20 models for the relocation orc.
That's what I got wrong.
This guy's just shuffled forward. The Boar Boy shifted around. My Croc the Savage Big Boss has run because he's the Brutal Ruck commander. He can run and charge.
He's all painted up.
Yeah, he's going to go into the Terrorgeist. And then these Boar Boys have gone to try and soften up at least. They might even charge him actually.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, basically. So, we'll go into the charge phase because I have no shooting.
No shooting?
No shooting. Big stabbers. A 4 might not get them in. Will not get them in. Do I want to re-roll that with a command point?
You've only got one left.
I've only got 1 left. Yep, doing it live. Yep, that'll do.
That'll do, they'll get around.
8 inch. These guys are going to try and charge. Not sure what they need, but we'll roll it up. A 4 inches is not going to do it, and I'm out of command points. This unit of big stabbers, getting a 6. It's not going to do it either.
Oh dear.
Going to come back to the big boss. I'm going to do these boars, rolling up their charge. I get +1 to this.
So you
Yes.
should get in anyway, you don't need to roll.
Well, yeah, technically, but I want to roll because I'm going to do some stuff. Ending up like so. Now Croc's going to charge. Yeah,
He's in.
he gets in, going through there.
Go for that orc's way.
And charges straight into the side, and I have no command point. Whew, okay, so dude, you get to fight first. Oh, over there, I'm going to charge. I'm doing it live. Boar Boys. Getting a 6, they're in. So the king going first. What's the divide?
Fanged Moor into the Boar Boys in his butt.
Yep.
And the gory talons of the king and the skeletal claws of the Terrorgeist into the
Stabbers.
unit. Yeah,
Alright,
they
go
can
for
get
it.
rid
What's
of them.
first?
The mouth.
Okay, into the Boar Boys. 3 hits.
No minuses.
No minuses.
3s to wound.
3 wounds. I have a 6 up save because I'm currently a 4 up save at the
You get
moment.
-2 rend for this.
Yeah, so I'm currently a 4 up save, so now it's 6 up.
Okay.
Because of the Cunning Beast Spirits, I make 1, fail 2.
D6 each. It's 9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 war paint. I didn't make 1, so 3 boars drop and
the
go
ones
down
that
to
were
the
just in
fanged
range.
maw. Those are the ones back here.
I imagine it's the tail whip.
Yeah. Okay, and then we've got the claws and
Yeah.
the talons into the savage big stabbers.
This is the king first with his 5 attacks. So-
Additional hit.
Yeah,
to
so
the
these
6.
2 miss and these hit, but it's an additional.
Yep.
And
2 wounds.
yeah,
No -1, so 6 up war paint, 2 wounds in the pool.
cool. Then we have the skeletal claws.
Yep.
This is not actually affected by the wounds yet. 'Cause I'm 4 to 6.
Correct, yeah, cool. Additional hit.
2 misses, but then it goes back to that. And just 2.
Minus lots, isn't it?
-1.
D3.
But D3 damage.
2d3. 4 damage. I make 1, so 5 wounds total in the pool. That'll kill 1, and on 4 up he'll do wounds back, and then leave 1 on 3, so I'll just put the 3 on him here. So on a 4 up, you're going to take some mortal wounds, sir. No, you don't. So I rolled a 2. So no mortal
Oh, you
wounds
have to
coming
roll
back.
to see if you
Now you do, yeah.
Okay.
And that's okay, because now he's gone. Now we resume turn order, and I think it's just I'd have to go with him to make let me at them to make them attack afterwards.
Makes sense.
So I'll do the boss first. Croc maddened at Gob's Skull Splitter going down. He's going to go +1 to hit for the monster reaction. I can't remember what it's called, like Fanatic or something. So hitting on 2s, 6 attacks. Okay, it helped. Wounding on 3s. So we've got 4 wounds, -1.
Just a damage.
2 damage each.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, he's alright, yeah.
For a little guy like that. So, -1 rend, so 5 up.
So you make 2, so 4 damage.
3 or a cocked?
Up to you. You can reroll if you want.
I'll reroll it because
Okay.
it looks cocked.
Fine.
It's
Okay, so 2 damage in the pool.
Yeah, 2 damage from
Yes.
that. And then we'll do the death saves later, or do you want to do it all together?
Do it now, yeah. Because
So death save.
No, 2 damage.
Taking
goes
them, so it goes down to 9
And
wounds.
with Let Me At Them, I'll pick the Boar Boys to pile in and fight. Okay, so I'm going to put 5 riders and boars into this guy, and 2 into this guy. Just I need to somehow wound them.
So
a
2
lot.
into the king, the rest into the.
So 16 attacks from the guys on top with their stickers. Normally 4s and 4s. I get +1 to hit and wound because I charged.
Are you affected by the war still?
No, no,
so it's only
gone.
in-
It's gone. Yeah. So 3s and 3s. I'm using Berserk Strength for my monster reactions. So 6s to wound or mortal wounds. 3s to hit. Let's get rid of the 2s and the 1s.
So there's 3 mortal wounds there.
No, to wound.
Oh, to wound.
3s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves and 1 mortal wound.
So I'll do the 8 saves. I can count dice. 8 saves. Any merit? Any rend?
No.
So
4.
4. So that's 5
Yep.
deathless.
Yep.
Not deathless. Deathless courtiers. Saved 1 4.
4 wounds.
So it goes down to 5 remaining. 5.
And then 5 boars. They get +1 to hit and wound because they charged. 3s. There's a lot of 1s. I don't like to see them. Then 3s. 6s are mortal addition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. No rend.
5 6. So 4 up again.
Okay, so 1,
5 deathless. Need to make some of these, please.
No.
Yes.
Ah, he's got 1 wound.
Haha! Oh, I knocked the Azerite ruins over with my expressions.
1 wound. And then it's your pick, which will be either this guy or the dragon.
Probably the dragon.
Probably the dragon.
Yeah, to get rid of.
Yeah.
Blue eyes, white dragon, doing it for himself.
Alright, 7 attacks. The dragon thrashing him with his claws. Go for
4s
it.
and 3s.
3 hits.
That's additional.
Alright, yeah, cool.
So taking away the misses, but
And then just
adding.
add 1. Yep. Then 3s. 2. Negative.
Yeah. -1, I guess. -1.
6 up. Nope, failed both. How much damage?
2 damage each, so 4 paint saves.
1 boar drops, so I will take this guy. Dries. Alright, next, jaw.
The snapping maw.
Yeah.
It's also 4s and 3s, but 2 rend and d6
Nice.
damage. Nothing special though.
Nothing special.
1 hit.
1 hit.
It wounds though.
Wounds. -2, yeah?
Yeah.
So no save.
So
D6.
d6 damage.
5. 5 damage. Paint! So 1 and 1 almost dies. So 1 and 1's down to a wound, so I will take this guy. And yeah, sure, he's down to a wound. He's going to be able to pile in, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, going back with me.
Underwhelming.
Yes, but I'll go back with the big stabber. Right, so 4 attacks, 'cause I'm wholly within 12 of my savage big boss. Hitting on 3s nowadays. Oh,
Monster reaction.
+1 to hit.
So 2s.
2s. It didn't help. And then 3s to wound. 3 wounds at -2, sir.
So 3 wounds, -2, so I get a 6 up.
So 3d6 damage because you're a monster.
Yep.
So 12 damage.
12 damage.
12 damage.
He's on 8 wounds. How
Okay,
many dice
he's
can
gonna
I
save
say?
5.
12 deathless.
Go for it, mate.
We're hoping for it. You know,
Woo!
we've got to save.
That's it.
I've got to save 5,
The
haven't I?
king's yeah,
Is that
the
right?
king might be resilient. 1, 2, he's dead. He does go down.
Maybe I should have put that feel no pain on himself.
I
I
was gonna
thought,
say, the amount of 5s you've rolled, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have saved.
yeah. But the king is gone. The king is dead.
And just for clarify, if Nick had a command point, he could spend it to flail his models around to fight because of that
Yeah.
visual, but no command points. All right, so the terror guy's putting everything into
Boars,
boars. Okay.
He's on 1 wound.
Yep.
So he's kind. Oh,
Yep.
when
A Terrorgeist dies D3 mortal wounds, yeah?
Yes. I'm just going to double check that. Yeah, when it's removed from play, each unit within 3 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Alright, so this guy first. Suffers 3 mortal wounds. Does he kill him? No, he's on 1 wound left. The boars. 2
mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. One's down to 1 wound remaining on one of the boars. Alright, cool.
And he was and that's it. Does it.
So this is interesting. He could kill his own Terrorgeist right now.
If this model is slain, before the model is slain, if removed from play, each unit within 3 inches.
Go on, roll for your Terrorgeist. 1 mortal wound. Will he save it? No, he's dead. The Terrorgeist's dead. But he now causes D3 mortal wounds.
That's true. So stupid. So I need to get within 6 to give it...
Well, you just stay outside of 3. But then, you know, whatever. Yeah. It's all good. So the Terrorgeist does fall.
I don't get to strike with it.
No, but D3 more wounds onto the Savage Big Boss. 3. And then how many onto the boars? 2. So 2 on the boars. Nope, 2 wounds. Kill this one and put the next one down to 2 wounds remaining. And 3 on my boss. But he has got glowing tats. But he still takes 3. He's down to 3 wounds remaining on me Savage Big Boss too. Alrighty.
Gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
That was a brutal turn for both of us.
So I don't get to strike anymore because the model is not there. Let's see when it happens. This model is slain.
Yeah,
so
you won't. That's it. Your choice is done.
Don't get close, but not too close.
So I'm going to pile in with those boars. Right, I'm going to choose... I'm actually going to find the name out for you. Hang on, guys. I'm going to find the damn name out for you. Right, so Stab, Stab, Stab is chosen. 25 attacks. This is +1 to hit, or +2 to hit, technically. So I'm hitting on 2s. Because I charged and stab, 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 stab. So let's get rid of the 1s. Whoop.
2s to hit.
Yeah, man. Boars are better. And 3 attacks each for champ. Then I'm 3s to wound, because I charged. Because I've got stickers.
14 saves on my dragon. Looking for a 4-up, no rend?
No rend.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. He's
no
not a hero.
Death. He's not a hero, so there's deathless. So 7 wounds. That's halfway mark. See if the boars can finish off this dragon.
Boars goring in, so now they're hitting on 2s too because of stab, stab, stab. And they charged. Whoop. Wounding on 3s, because they charged. So we've got 6 wounds, no rend.
Can't kill me, but it can knock me down to 1.
But it can make you stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
So he's down to 3 remaining.
3 remaining on the zombie dragons.
The end of the combat phase, is it?
Yes, it is. And the end of turn 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
turn 1.
So it's my turn, I do bravery.
Yeah.
Can't fail because of the banner.
Yep.
I'm going to roll anyway, just in case. Nope. These guys lost 4. Their bravery... I'll check their bravery, because they might have changed. So, bravery 7 over here, but because +1 because of the banner, +1 because of the Katanak pelt, my Icebone Warclan. I'm still forgetting 6's wound are -1 rend.
That's what I said about the rend.
Yeah, I'm forgetting about that. Never mind, though. So, let's roll up. 4 + 4. 1 more is going to flee. I'll take the wounded guy.
Nice. Nice choice.
And then over here, we've got 2 dead, bravery 6. Nope, they're fine.
Okie doke.
And there's no bravery for you to take, I don't think.
No, my things are either just one creature that burst into things, or nobody got into combat.
So at the end of the turn, I will score this objective, because this guy, who is a wizard and got an artifact, counts as 20 models. So I will capture this objective for 3. So I have taken the lead by 2 points. We should roll off battle round 2, mate.
We should.
And you win ties.
Let's do it live.
Go for it, mate.
Got a 2.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm taking it.
Double turn.
Double turn.
Think this is the turning point. I mean, I've done a heavy hit. I think I've halved the amount of boars overall. There's still some big stabbers, but there's not really big guys. Maybe these guys are going to suffer from that. But there's still... these guys, and that's a lot of people.
Yes, there is.
See, they're like, the king is dead. What do we do?
God save the king.
Yep.
So we'll come back with the hero phase.
Hero phase. Jeremy's running away.
Doing. We rolled a 4, 5, or 6, so he jumps to there.
Nice.
So that's the new objective.
Well, it's the same objective. Just
Oh yeah, true. It is actually.
Jeremy's
the
like,
same.
I don't like these knights. These knights are scary.
They are scary.
So yeah, he's playing fetch with the dog, and that's where he threw the bone, basically.
Absolutely.
And they're going to get the bone as well.
Yeah. So we'll be back with the hero phase. So I'm going to do the weird doc dance.
Do
On
it.
3 up, I pick a unit wholly within 12, this unit, and heal D3 wounds. He's back to full. Yeah,
Well, that's
buddy.
annoying.
Yeah, buddy.
And there's some more behind him.
Yep, and then he's going to try and attempt to cast Arcane Bolt, I think. Yeah, Arcane Bolt. Gets it with a 9 because of +1. You have
Counter
nothing to
spell.
unbind. Kill a ghoul. Get you under 20. Or is that 30?
That's 30 there. That's 20.
That's a sad meatball. Yeah, do it. Kill one of those.
Actually, I can choose it from anywhere. So
choose it, yeah.
over, way or yonder.
Yes. And then what I'll try and do, I will attempt to cast Bonesplitterz. Casting value of 7 is probably enough. Should be enough. Right, so Bonesplitterz goes off. This unit now has exploding 6s like your Terrorgeists and stuff. So 6s are additional hits.
Too soon, they're gone, and you're reminding me already.
I am. Ha! So we'll go to the movement phase. They're just going to shuffle. So this is how it looks. They're not moving, so you can just focus on this, guys. Ending the movement, everything is just turned to face their respective crazies.
The knights and their peasantry.
Absolutely.
Friends.
So these are the ones with Savage Attack on them, guys.
Yeah, the ones over the back.
Not Savage Attack, the Exploding 6s. Bonesplitterz.
And you get, so 6s are rend as well on your ice.
Onto Wound, which I've been forgetting,
Yeah.
but I mean, it hasn't really helped so far.
I don't think.
No. So we're going to charge phase. Big Stabbers. They're in. So they're just going to crash straight in.
Nice.
These Big Stabbers. An 8 will get them in. So they're going to go straight up. They're going to kind of go around to the side like so. Boop. Big Boss.
Numero uno.
8 gets in. Gonna jump straight in there. This Stabber. 5 gets in. Just going to...
About face.
And the boars, because the thing is, I might actually balance, considering, because he is quite front heavy.
Yeah.
These boars, they get in with an 8, so I'll leave a bit of room for my other boss. Ooh. So he's there. And the rest will...
And they get no, they don't get a 6-inch pilot against these guys.
Not against these guys. And then my Croc gets in with an 8, so he's just going to jump up there. And that's all my charges.
Nice.
So I get to pick first, so it makes sense that I'm going to go with Croc, because then I'm going to activate these guys. So I'm going to spend my command point to give these guys Savage Attack.
Okay.
So that means 6s are now 2 additional hits, not just 1. Because
Okay.
it's the same thing.
Okay, but that's all. And no other.
No other command abilities, nothing else.
Okay.
So 6
Going
attacks
into combat from him.
Yeah. Right, so 3s and 3s from this savage big boss into the horrors. So that many hits. 5, I can count. 3s to wound. That's -2 rend, and these are minus. So that goes through. So no
Yes.
save, 2 damage, and these are at -1 rend.
So
6 up save.
6 up save, 2 6 up save. No, 4. 2
2
6
6 up
save.
saves.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow, so only 2
Wowzers.
damage. Wow.
2 damage.
Good roll,
D6 from me,
Your fleshy armour holds. And then I will pick these guys to pile in and swing.
which are the ones that are doubled. So
Yeah.
any 6s are
Yep.
like almost quadruple hits.
So basically, they get 4 attacks each, 3 normally, +1 because they're wholly within 12 of the Teeth Rock boss.
Yeah.
And then they get exploding 6s from Bonesplitterz and Savage attacks. So let's roll it up.
Cool, go for it.
8 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay, so that 6 is an additional 2 hits, right?
Yeah.
Then 3s to wound. We've got, they're -2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6s are rend.
Well, they're -3 rend then. Doesn't matter, you've got a 6 up save.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go through at D3 damage apiece.
I haven't had a hero phase yet, so they've still got Feel No Pain.
Yes, actually.
Even though the caster has gone.
Absolutely. So D3 damage apiece. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 wounds, sir.
So 15 wounds, no saves, but I
Yep.
do get
Unholy Vitality.
Unholy Vitality, which I put on because I haven't had
Yeah.
another hero phase yet,
Yeah.
and then Deathless because they're heroes.
Correct.
15 saves on these guys.
Go for it.
These are not saves, sorry, these are feel no pain. So 1, 2, 3 felt no pain. The rest of them did feel the pain. And
They might not have felt the
But
pain
they-
on 6s.
they might just ignore it and feel like, oh, it's a limb that fell off. Oh, it's my limb that fell off. Okay.
No, it's Jerry's limb.
Oh.
One more.
So
So 11?
5, yes.
11
That
drop.
wasn't one. 11 drop. Oh dear.
11 going down to the fanatical frenzy of the big stabbers. So Nick, you've got a hard choice. The horrors or the dragon?
I feel like the horrors are going to do more. They're not in range of a Ghoul King. The dragon is down to low wounds. So
Oh,
he's
that's
probably
true.
gonna die anyway.
That's very true.
So it's literally the snapping maw, which is 3 attacks, and
Yeah.
then 3 sword-like claws.
Okay.
There's damage in there, but
So you thinking
thought-
horrors?
I think the horrors should be able to do a little bit better
Okay.
because
So,
they've got the 2 damage as well.
yeah, fair enough. So we'll come back and swing with the horrors. So the horrors. 2 of these guys are going into my big boss. That guy's just a chain, another brick in the wall, as it were. 2 guys into this big boss, because you can pile in just to get with an inch, and 1 into the balls. So where are we starting?
We're starting here.
Okay.
Going to move away over. So both these guys are going to strike into this boss.
Yes, you can
Hopefully
kill him.
Take him out. Hitting on 4s.
Ooh.
6s aren't anything, I don't
Okay,
think.
because they're monsters. They have to be the monsters,
Oh,
right?
except if they make a wound roll.
Yep, that's fine.
They're not re-rolling anything,
Nope, no king.
so they're just normal hits.
Then 3s to wound.
3s to wound. Oh,
Oh,
man.
1 3 damage wound though.
But it is
3 damage.
3 damage.
6 up save because you've got no rend, I believe. And then 3 damage, so 3 6 up war paint saves. I will take 1 wound.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
I can do that too. It's down to 5 wounds remaining.
Continuing over.
2 onto this big boss.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Or maybe, yeah.
So 6 attacks. We've got 4 hits. 2 wounds, no rend, so 6 up armour, which I fail. 2 damage apiece.
Yeah.
So I need to make 2 of these on average. 4 up shrugs of glowing tats. He dies.
Oh, success!
Oh dear.
The Knights have
Cool.
claimed a victory towards.
They have
Basically,
indeed.
he's the one I wanted to kill anyway, because otherwise
Yeah.
he will savage rock into.
Absolutely. Now this guy.
This guy that's slightly damaged, wearing his chain tooth necklace. The boars are like, well, hold on a minute, that's my tooth necklace.
Will be 1 hits.
With a headbutt.
1 wounds. I've got currently a 5 up save because I didn't buff them. Failed. Damage 2. 2 damage. So 1's down to 1 wound remaining. Huzzah! Oh yeah, he's dead, so you can use him. So the obvious choice for me is to go with those guys.
Yep.
Balls, do your thing. I'm going to pick stab, stab, stab and get +1 to hit. 25 attacks from the guys on top. Hitting on 3s because of stab, stab, stab. Normally 4s. I haven't charged. So let's get rid of 1s, 2s and 3s. 17 hits. Wounding on 4s now. So because of the Icebone Warclan, 5 are at -1 and 6 are at normal save.
Cool. I'll take 5 ups.
Okay,
As he only has 3 wounds left.
sure.
Okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
He's dead.
Yep. So he's died, and that's some overkill, and the boars didn't even
Yeah.
sniff him.
Oh, hole left by the defeated dragon. They're chanting over their remains. They are ignoring battle shock for this turn now, but we will pile in the ghouls as they get revenge for their fallen brethren. 1 ghoul attacking these stabbers and 14 into these stabbers.
1 ghoul.
Hey, look, he's mad.
He doesn't get anything special for
Okay.
that. He does get something special for that.
Oh, does
with
he?
A bloody medal.
Oh, okay. 6 up save. I made my save.
Oh, 6 all round.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
Crazy.
special. That tree has been falling over all game.
This tree. But I'm
14
slightly.
guys in range, double that to 28, plus
Yeah.
1, 29. I will grab some dice.
Yeah. 28 attacks. Go for it, dude.
29.
29 attacks. Go for it, dude. My apologies.
1, 2,
That's a lot.
3, 4, 5.
15 hits. Whew. Fair few. What does that look like? 3, 6, 7, 8?
Yes.
8? And exactly enough to kill them if I don't roll any 6s. 8. 6 up saves. I make 2. Then 6 up war paint. and make another 1. So 1 big stabber will die, and 1 takes a wound. So this guy will go, and as he dies on a 4-up, no, he misses his fling, and this guy's down to 3 wounds remaining. Good stuff, sir. And that is just all me now, I believe.
So got big stabbers and big stabbers.
Big stabbers, balls. Cardboard box. Big stabbers, balls. Cardboard box. Right, because there is literally nothing left to fight with, I'm going to do all big stabbers together because they're exactly the same profiles. And they get +1 attack because they're all in the teeth rock.
Yep.
So that's going to be 4, 8, 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Okay, decent roll. 3, 6, 9 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -2. It doesn't matter about the 6, it ignores your save anyway.
So 7.
7d3.
Oh dear.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds.
Youch!
So, it actually was beneficial. It wasn't beneficial to do the big stabbers together, because you ordered now, because Nick's pulled them off of here, it would have changed potentially where I swung with first, but we're going to leave it as it is. I'm just contemplating whether to pile in these lovely boars.
Because they have 2 inch reach, right?
They have 2 inch reach on
So
their
they can't.
stick.
They won't be able to pile into them, but they can pile in towards them, and there's still attacks all there.
Yeah, and I'll drag you in combat, which is pretty okay with me, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just, if I get them... Nah, you know what? I'm going to make you charge. I'm going to make you charge.
Makes sense.
Going into Battle Shock phase, this is the only guy that has to take 1, but he's technically Bravery 7 because he's wholly with an 18 of the Katanak pelt. Nick has lost 12 here. You've got how many left?
18.
18, so you're at +1 Bravery, so you're at Bravery 11, so D6 +1 are fleeing. 3 are fleeing. That's nice and easy. Ah! Running away like the peasants they are. And you lost how many here? 4? You can't fail. Can't fail at all. Alright, cool. So we're going into Flesh Eater Courts. I do gain 1 VP, because this guy's within 6. But Flesh Eater Courts, turn 2. 12 dice in the hero phase. The 2 courtiers, go for it. 2 up.
Mustering some serfs back. You failed!
You get
Well, there's
11.
11 back.
11 come back. That's basically the whole unit, isn't it?
Almost.
All but 1. That's crazy
I
times.
also gain a command point.
Huzzah!
Ding!
More have been mustered. 11 have come back to join the noble fight.
Yes.
So we'll go straight into the movement phase. There's not going to be too much, but this is how...
this area here.
Yeah, really. And we'll be back. End of the movement phase. These ghouls have literally truffle shuffled. Nick's thinking about maybe sniping through the middle or maybe going for the boars. He's unsure. And that's it, actually. Oh, and the courtiers have snuck around the edge
It was
here.
quite a... This is kind of what it would be if it was just courtiers and ghouls.
Absolutely.
Someone in the back.
So then we're shooting. Done. Charge phase, dude.
Yeah.
So roll up these ones, because it's only 1 charge. 6. Let's
That'll
see
get
where
them just in range of where they wanted to be.
Nice.
Which is here, and it's going to be 3 inches away from that boar.
Sure.
Hopefully.
Start of the combat phase, Nick choosing these ghouls to pile in an attack.
Not choosing anything for your hits.
No.
So yeah, choosing these guys, they're going to pile in and attack. These guys are going to pile into the war dock.
We'll show you where they end up. 4 ghouls into the war dock and 18 into the big stabbers. We're going to do 4 into the war dock with 3 attacks each. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
3 wounds.
I have a 6-up save, armour. Nope, and a 6-up war paint. 2 wounds down, 3 left. We're going to do 36 followed by 19 attacks. So the first 36. 4s. A lot. 18 hits. Roll a wound.
Wow.
11 wounds on this big stabber. Okay, so I saved 1. I've got this, guys. I've got this. Totally got this.
That war paint, yo.
He's dead. But he made a valiant effort, to be fair.
Okay,
so on a 4-up.
don't need to attack.
Nope, 4-up. Nope, roll a 2 every time for that ability today.
If only it was a 2-up.
No, if only. So the big stabber does falter. Nick, are you spending a command point?
Yeah, so I'm going to use my one and only remaining command point to get the most out of these guys' attacks.
It's true.
So they're going to
Pile in again.
and I'm
Feeding
going to
frenzy.
swarm this guy, and also these are within range.
Time for a feeding frenzy, lads. So we've got 4 into these big stabbers, and then what looks to be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 into the Warlock.
Cool.
So 3 into the big stabbers first. 4 into
Yeah.
the big stabbers, sorry.
So that's 12 attacks.
Yes. Go for it. 4s. Okay.
5
Fair
hits. They're a bit tired. They tried it, but
2.
2 hits.
2 wounds. 6 up, save. Makes 1. 6 up, paint. No, takes a wound. 1's down to 3 wounds remaining. I will choose you.
And then we've got that pile over there.
I think, what did I say? 3, 6,
11.
9, 10, 11.
And that's
Ooh.
33.
Oh, that's crazy. All but 3 of your dice, mate. 33 attacks into the lowly Warlock. Go for it. Ooh, okay. 15 hits. Wounds. This is into
2,
the Warlock.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you want to see a miracle?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Watch this Warlock survive. 6 up. It's getting warmed up. It's fine. 1 passed. I need to make lots. Ah, no, he's dead.
How many sixes?
Warlock goes down.
I haven't been hot and rolling 6.
Huzzah! Alright, so that is going to be that. So now it's over to me to pick, and I've got some decisions. Boss swinging into the horrors. 6 attacks, 3s to hit. 2 missed. 3s to wound, 6s are at -3 for no reason. Okay, so you're not -2, so that won't get a save. And then these 3 are -1.
So 3 saves
yes,
at
6 up.
6 up, yep.
So no, so that's going to be 8 damage total. What's your range for Deathless Courtier?
So if we're taking models all together off at the same time, it'd be 12.
Oh, so you're not in range then.
So not in range,
Okay.
but then when he dies, they are in
Well,
range,
it's
but they'll die at
eight-
the same
no,
time.
yeah,
so
so eight.
yeah, they just
So-
get removed. So the horrors didn't get supported.
Nope. And then
They
with
were-
the let me at them rule, I will swing with this stabber.
Not them.
Nope, because you've already hit. So I'll go take you under 20.
Damn it.
Yep, so I've got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. I'm just going to go straight into it. 2 missed. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 1, -2. You're not going to get a save.
Won't get a deathless
D3.
either.
2 die. Takes you
2
under
go
20.
splat.
That's the main thing.
We'll take 1 off from there, 1 off from there, so the balls are definitely not in range.
Yes, absolutely.
Then that was because it's technically the same combat because he's attacking and then he's telling someone else to
Yeah,
attack
so now
with
it's
him.
your pick.
So yeah, I'm gonna pile in and see if I can kill this boss and this stabber.
Sweet. Alright, so how many attacks, dude?
There's 11 guys there, 22 attacks, and there's a champion just behind.
Sweet.
He's in range too,
So 23.
carrying his brother and wife.
Yeah, 23. They always do everything together. What a lovely family. Go for it. 4s.
3.
10 hits. 4s to wound. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, they hit
Ooh.
and they do some damage.
7.
Yeah.
4. That's 8. So here's 7. So here's my paint. And then, well, no, that's my armour. Now it's my paint. I die.
Good, and you do a fling and kill some things.
I do on a 4 up. I got a 2 again, Nick! Cool. No fling. And then we've got 3
8.
dudes onto this guy.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's not.
Yeah.
So
3 guys onto the boss.
they're not hoping to do much, but they're just hoping to slap
Sure.
him with some blood.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they
2 hits.
definitely slapped him, but does the slap hit? And
1 does. Does take a wound. Down to
Good.
4 remaining on the big boss.
that's what I was aiming for. And that is over to
These guys.
yeah.
Boop. Right, so my only unit left, the stabbers. They've got a 3-inch reach still, so they're going to go into this unit of 20. Oh, however is left. So 8 attacks, because again, T for Ruck, hitting on 3s. Ooh, they're not as accurate today. 3s to wound. 1 wound at -3, so no save. 3 damage. 3
Okay,
die.
so 3 just die because they're
I have support range.
So we'll take 3 from here,
Yeah, sure. Pull them out of combat.
but you'll pull them out of combat.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yep, he's there. He's fine. We get it.
And I'm just filming the table. Nobody knows this, but a little bit cut, but yeah, and that's where they get up to.
Yes.
Jeremy!
Jeremy! Where's he going? Oh, I swear I didn't want it.
What, backwards it came?
So no, it goes... Oh wait, no, hang on. 1 to 3.
Are you holding the book?
Back to the middle. Doing. Back into the middle.
We hope.
We hope.
We've done some measurements, and this is actually the proper place for the relocation orb. The ghouls jump as Jeremy jumps back into the fun.
Yes, absolutely. So now we roll off for the turn, mate. I win ties. That's a 6.
Yeah, I'm not going to roll.
Yeah.
You win ties.
I win ties.
Do you want to take the turn?
That's what I need to have a think about, dude. Alright, so I've decided I'm taking the turn. It's going to be Bonesplitterz, turn 3. Right, so first thing, Bonesplitterz. Going to attempt to cast it. I get it on a 6. There's no unbinding. These guys will have exploding 6s
Okay.
to hit, right? That's it for the hero phase. We'll go straight into the movement. What's going to happen? They're going to run. So
They're over there,
I'm going to
but
do
it's
some
also-
camera because they're so little. I'm going to run. The boars, they run 13 total, and then they're just going to move here. So I'll show you where they end up.
These people have just reformed. Get close to the combat. They realise that they've been standing around a dead corpse of a dragon for a while and not talking about it.
Yeah, man.
Then these guys have just ran over there.
They didn't run though because they're.
No,
Oh,
they
like actually, they can run.
They can run.
No,
at
they
that.
can't. No, they can't. Croc's dead.
Okay,
all good.
Croc's dead.
Yeah.
Can't run, folks. Croc's dead.
Yeah.
Remember that for next time.
Absolutely. Gonna go straight into the charge phase.
Yeah.
These balls, they get +1 to this, +2, sorry. A 10-inch, I'll show you where they end up. Maniac Ball Boys! In. So, I'm going to do this carefully.
Nice.
Half
He's
an
there,
inch.
squeezing his squig. So
Yeah,
it's still
easily
within
within
range of 24 of them.
Yep. And so, we'll go into the combat phase. The boss is swinging first
Makes sense.
into this unit. At the start of the combat phase, he is going to give these big stabbers savage attacks. They're exploding twice 6s now.
Okay, and he's striking first.
Yep.
So he
Into
then
these.
gets to probably choose them
Correct.
or the ball boys.
Correct.
It doesn't have to be from the same ruck.
No.
Nice.
Let's do this. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s into the ghouls. Yep, and then wounding on 3s. Okay, so we've got 3 at -1, so that's 6 damage because you only got, and they're not wholly within 12.
Cool.
So 6 ghouls die. So Nick's taking off these models just so because I don't want to risk piling in. I want to stay wholly within 24 of my boars to give them breath of Gorkamorka.
No strikes for you.
But yeah, and then these two are going to attack this unit. So I've got 8 attacks, +1 attack each because of the Teeth Ruck, and exploding 6s are 2 hits instead of 2 additional hits.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, no 6s. That's a shame. And then wounding on 3s. No save, so it'll just be Deathless Spirit. Deathless Minion.
They're D3 damage, aren't they?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 drop. Potentially.
I'll do this 5. And then
5.
another 5. So 9 die.
Cool.
So that means,
You're under 20.
yeah, it's under 20. But where to choose from? Maybe I'll see if I can get those orcs to pile in some more.
Sure. So the 9 have fallen. Just to ignore them, they are the 9 dead. Nick's going to pile in the ghouls next. 10 dudes, including a champ. 21 attacks into the stabbers. 4s to hit.
12 hits.
Yep, 12. Converting 2.
No, not great.
6 up. And 6 up. 1's down to 1 wound remaining. I'll move that in a second.
Well, that sucks.
Then we've got 3, 6, 7 dudes into the boars. 14 attacks into the boars. Ooh, nice. Let's see, are the ghouls accurate today on this flank, or can they wound?
Damn.
Not bad. 5.
Yeah.
So I have bone shield, so I have 5 up save. Helped with 3, 2 war paint saves. You killed one.
I killed that piggy. I'm going to eat him now.
Yes, hopefully they are, and I'll do the boars next.
Yep.
13 attacks from the guys on top, hitting on 3s because I charged. Oop. Come on, ball people. 3s because I charged. Okay, so these you won't get a save, and this is an armor save because of the Icebone clan.
Armour.
So
Lol.
4.
And then 4 deathless. Nope. So 4 dead.
4 dead. Now I'll do the boars. 3s. Boars are badass. +1 to hit and wound because I charged. 3s. 1, 2, no save. 1, 2, 3, 4 saves.
So here's the force. Here's the save.
No, okay, fine. So that's 1 wound in the pool. Then you've got 4 armour saves.
Oh, okay, I
Yep.
see. Yeah, so that's a
That's a deathless, yeah.
Okay.
There are 4
And
armour
4
saves.
armour saves.
So you save 1, so
Hey.
then 3 more deathless.
3
plus
more
1,
deathless,
basically.
because I can math.
So 3 die total
Total.
after that.
Plus the other
Plus the other, yeah.
3,
4.
2, 4. So 7 total.
Yeah, 7 total
So I
die.
think we're just taking that over there.
Sweet. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're all going into the boss. Go for it.
They're not doing very well.
4s
They're
to hit.
demoralised
They
now.
are a little bit.
3s
Bless
and
them.
1s in there. 1.
1 wound, 6 up save, 6 up paint save. Nope, takes a wound down to 3.
Oh, that counts. That counts for something.
Yeah, absolutely. So the fake out works. I'm going to pile this guy in and attack you. I don't care that I'm wholly within 24. I'm going to attack you. I want to thin you out.
That's fair.
So getting some attacks for this guy. Okay, so my bone beat staff hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Oh yeah. 3's to wound. Wound. No rend. 6 up save, sir. D3 damage. 2 damage. So 2 drop. Then the boar gets 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s because I charged. Wounding on 3s because I charged. 1 more. No rend. 6 up save. Another 1 dies. It all helps to battle shock people. Kablamo. And that is now my boar's turn. Because you've done, aren't you? Yeah, you are done.
Yeah.
So boars will pile. No, they've done. They've done. Yeah, they've done. Sorry, my bad. I'm just
Thinking,
cheating.
what the hell?
I'm cheating.
That's why
So-
they've all died around them.
We'll go into battle shock phase. They are bravery fine. They're okay because they get +1, wholly with an 18, +1 for the banner. So they're bravery 7 technically, and they lost 1. You lost quite a few though, dude.
I lost 15, 16.
16 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For every 10 you are +1, so you're at 11 bravery. D6 +5 are fleeing from this ghoul unit. So 7 flee from the ghoul unit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. And then this unit lost 7, so D6 -3 are fleeing.
D6, what?
D6, roll D6. So 3 flee from this unit. Boop. Excellent. Alright, I think it was worth me taking the turn for that, for really thinning those units out. I will gain 1 more VP going up to 5 as we go into turn 3, Fleshy, of course. So after some chatting, Nick, what have you decided, mate?
Well, guys, there ain't many ghouls left. And even if the mayor calls some back, enough ghouls ain't enough ghouls.
That's fair enough.
They've lost their king, they're demoralised, they're scrabbling around, they just ate a pig, but that's not enough, you know? They've got
And the
these
orc on
pigs,
top.
And the orc on top. I think damage-wise and attacks-wise, you've
Yeah.
outnumbered me. Even though it is my
that's fair
turn, it's hard to try and get like those models back.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then try and I've got to kill this guy.
I mean, and like they're going to move 12 plus a run,
Yeah.
and then they'll be in by turn 5 doing damage.
Yeah. I think if the orb would have relocated
Yeah.
over that side, maybe it would have been different.
Yeah, I agree,
But,
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed this battle. The Gristle Gore list was a little bit.
Shall we set up for a post game? Have a bit of a chat.
Yes.
Sweet. And that's the end of the game. So a Bonesplitterz victory. Because you are right, you did have a few goals, and you could only bring back 12 total. Wouldn't even get you to your +1 attack threshold. And I had a unit of what, 9, 8 boars coming in.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
But great first turn skullduggery and backline eating.
So I was a little bit worried about playing.
That was great.
Because I wanted to run like a monster list for a while with the Flesh
I
Airports.
was when that happened, because I then after you made those charges, like, oh damn, that's a thing.
Going back, I would have probably. I think I should have put the Unholy Vitality on the king himself.
Yeah,
Rather than the unit of ghouls.
because they didn't see any
Well,
combat.
they did
for
see some
ages.
combat. So it did
yeah.
happen later
Yeah.
on in the game because obviously you had the double turn, which then didn't allow me to have another hero phase
for ages.
So
yeah,
that maybe did save some.
yeah.
But
Actually,
I
I can tell you exactly how many it saved. It saved 3,
Okay,
so it didn't really save much.
but then it could have done
2
better.
maybe.
Running less heroes as well. So obviously the monster heavy list, you need those like regents, but maybe like 2 regents on beasts and
Yeah.
then 2 following up. The dragon.
Dragon was fine, but it got bogged down and didn't have.
No, so it got into combat. You charged it,
Yeah.
and then you had the double turn, so you literally
it
killed
got bogged
it.
down, yeah. But
So there was no shooting. But I feel like the Terrorgeists are better in general.
I don't know. I think zombie dragons are better when you have someone on top of them, but Terrorgeists are all around better. Maybe I might be wrong on that.
With more attacks on the zombie dragon, I think.
But honestly, because you killed 30 Orruks.
Well,
in
they
the first
fled.
turn.
Didn't the rest fled.
But you killed them.
Yeah.
You killed them.
So that was 400 and what? 100.
Including the Warclan, 460 points.
Yeah.
But the thing is, because the whole point was I was going to buff them with saves and just have them hunker down. But you killed them before that could happen, which was great. So I was like, oh damn. What I didn't realise is how good a Teeth Ruck is with the even though it's just +1 attack, that makes them 4 attacks each. And it also, with the explosives, but also Boar Boys are badass now. They're so much better than they used to be.
There's definitely been some good improvements on the Orc side.
Oh, absolutely, by far.
Saves with the war point. So rather than it being like the ward, I guess it's a ward save. You would call it.
Ward save.
Yeah, it was now more of a. We've got
It's a feel no
rubbish
pain.
armor, but it's feel no pain.
Yeah.
But it's the feel no pain you'll always get. Is it you always
Yeah,
get?
yeah. But the thing is, that didn't really make much of a difference, to be honest. What did is the fact that I actually have a volume of attacks now.
Yes.
And I can actually do some
What was
damage.
it? Well, before it was like 2 wounds
Okay,
per orc
so
and 1 attack.
Boar Boys used to have 3 attacks each now, with the spears which get +1 to hit and wound on charge, which is amazing. Along with the boars that get that, so they don't reroll wounds anymore. The boars, but they get +1 to hit and wound when they charge. They used to have 1 attack each. The guys on top.
That's
One
pretty
attack.
bad.
They used to have 1 attack.
But that was
Now they have 3.
that was way back when, wasn't it?
It was last week before the book came out.
No, I mean when it was released.
Yes,
So you got to think about the order that they
absolutely.
were released, and every time they're bringing
Yeah.
out a new book, they're
They're bringing it into the fold of AOS
Yeah,
that
yeah.
isn't what they originally set out that it was
But
going to be.
they're learning all the time what's good, what's bad. Like
Yeah.
Daughters of Cain have abilities that they think like, oh, well, if you have lots close together, then they've put that towards like the Fire Slayer book. Then you've got like your own scenery and your own. Like I've got my own scenery that I still need to buy a throne for.
Yeah,
That would be nice. I think even though this is an amazing battle, and I did like destroy loads,
You did get to
sending in my aberrant to do a killing job isn't utilising him fully for his aberrant abilities.
Yeah, because you didn't get to muster you do to bring
Yeah.
on a
Oh,
guy.
I would have had to spend a command point.
Ah.
So maybe
Okay.
next time I'll try the menagerie list, which is literally just
But-
3 big beasts.
But you did cut the head off of my force
Yeah.
straight up, and that was a command point generator. He had 3 spells,
Strike first,
2 of which
strike
were
again,
utility.
then choose one to strike and strike again.
Yeah.
So that's 4 combats
Yeah.
before Phil's even like sneezed, you know?
But I mean, that was a great thing to do. It just what we both didn't anticipate is you did that and it was a great thing. But then the retaliation and the double turn, you just couldn't. You buckled. It buckled under it because Bonesplitterz are just so much
It's
better than they
definitely
used
harder
to
to
be.
plan out, but you don't know if you're going to get that double turn or not.
No, of course you don't. That's why you play for you play. So just in case you don't get a double turn,
Conservative,
it's okay.
or I know that
Yeah.
the way Phil had set up gave me that gap. I need to utilise that gap.
But
exploding Terrorgeists, people.
every unit
Whenever.
every unit doesn't specify
So I need to
friendly
be
or
within
enemy.
6 for my Terrorgeist aberrant to heal other Terrorgeist.
That's fine. You put them 5 away.
Yeah, put them 5 away, but not 3 away.
No.
So I got him really because I thought it was wholly within 6, which is insane because that base is.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to
Yeah.
get wholly within 6.
So I got them quite close, and then he exploded and killed my other Terrorgeist on 1 wound.
And it's every
Live and
unit.
learn, but you know, bats kill bats.
Every unit. It's crazy.
Because they just kind of swarm
Yeah.
out. Really
Yeah.
enjoyed the game though.
Again, I think just going back, I didn't think we realised how good the Bonesplitterz are now. Because if you had done that before, that wouldn't have happened.
I'm not going to say they're overpowered because I didn't see
Oh, no.
anything
Well,
today that was overpowered.
yet to be seen. I'm sure. I don't know. You could probably.
There
make
are
a
some
really
lists.
Oh
that
yeah.
are-
There
what was the
probably are.
what was the other clan you were talking about?
Dragfoot.
Yeah, the Dragfoot.
Yes, you wouldn't get
yeah.
your feel no pain.
You wouldn't get Phil. So that's for the Fire Slayers basically having a Phil no
Fire
pain. They're not
Slayers,
going to get that.
Nurgle, Daughters of Cain, all death, and
Yeah.
there's some others scattered around.
So that fire it's not just a fire, it's like a purge fire.
Yeah.
It's like that, you know, you're
But-
not going to get any healing capabilities.
And I'm sure I'll use it at some point, but we don't do tournament lists here. Hell, we probably don't even do good lists here. who have said that. But we
Luigi.
try stuff. Was it Luigi?
Yeah, Luigi has been asking for tournament
Okay,
lists,
cool.
but
don't do
yeah,
that.
we kind of just play for fun, to be honest.
We play with the models we have.
We
too.
knew that before the book release, there was like the Orruk shooting list where you could
Yeah, of
shoot
course.
like 100.
And that's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
But-
But what they did do, just kind of interrupting you because I think I know where you're going, is they brought all the other battalions in line.
Yeah.
Like, but maybe they're not as powerful as the Cunning Rook, but being able to run and charge if you're within 12 of the big boss from the Brutal Ruck.
Yeah.
Having 4 attacks per big stabber unit. They've made them more inviting
6
options.
in addition hits.
With Savage Attack or with Bonesplitterz. They've made them more inviting options so you don't just like Cunning Ruck, which is great because I don't like Arrow Boys. Well, I do, but I don't. It's the underdog
you
thing.
need to get that extra 5 guys to make a decent sized unit.
No, well, if I wanted to make a unit 30, yeah.
It's the same with me, with my glue and spike kits. You need like 60 goblins for it to be a good goblin
You need
blob.
2 units of 60 goblins.
Yeah.
And then those sorts of goblins are painful. But no, fantastic
Lots of
game.
move. Fantastic game.
Yeah, it was great.
We'll be back shortly with more content.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, sure.
Keeping up with
Absolutely.
hopefully a video a week.
That's the dream.
It is the dream.
That's the dream.
Hopefully more. But yeah, happy wargaming, guys.
Peace. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, have a good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever the hell you are. So,
Yeah.
whatever. Take it easy, guys.